Hi everybody, Sean with Monorail Central here. Today, I'm just going to give you guys a little channel update, let you know what's coming up and what to expect from Monorail Central within the next year. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to Monorail Central within the last year. In case you didn't know, last year on December 31st, we had 424 channel subscribers, which was a 100% subscriber increase count from 2022. This year, we had 856 subscribers, another 100% channel growth. And to that, I can't say thank you enough. I know we're a smaller YouTube channel, but all the numbers, all the views, all of the subscribers, they really do mean a lot to us, especially for the amount of traveling that we do. It really just does make everything feel so worth it. You may have noticed that we took the last 2 months off. We didn't post any videos. I think I may have posted one short, but other than that, we've been pretty stagnant. And that's because we worked our tails off. We uploaded a bunch of videos. I think we went to the parks 5 or 6 times, traveling all the way from Pennsylvania every single time. We got married. We had our honeymoon in Alaska aboard the Disney Wonder. That was fantastic. We also went to Disneyland on that trip. And these last 2 months, November and December of 2024, we both have big families. Catherine and I both have big families. It was our first Christmas and Thanksgiving as a married couple. So we were wiped. We took the last 2 months of the year off. We're just now getting started again. I'm recording this in the middle of January, and we are actually getting ready to go on our next trip this upcoming weekend. Before I get into that though, I also want to mention, you may have noticed in some of our videos at the very end or at the very bottom of the video, we have plugged some products from Magic Candle Company. Magic Candle Company is a company that I love. It's near and dear to my heart. We've been using their products since before they were even called Magic Candle Company. Their scents, their candles, their oils, hand soaps, air diffusers, we use those all over our apartment. I don't have a discount code with them, but I do have an affiliate link that I am going to leave right here at the bottom of the screen. It'll also be in the description. We receive a small commission for anyone who purchases any product through that link. All you have to do is open the website using that link. So anything you buy, we get a small commission from. I'm working hard to get a discount code because who doesn't love discounts? In addition to Magic Candle Company, this year, we have also started a new partnership with a company I came across on Instagram called PARKEARS. Now, PARKEARS, I did get a discount code for. If you use the code Monorail Central on their website, you do get 10% off your entire order, and we do get a little kickback from that. So I want to say a little thank you to PARKEARS for supporting the channel. PARKEARS is a company that makes their own hat attachments that look like Mickey Mouse ears. So they gave me this nice little hat. I also got Mickey ears and these Goofy ears. They also sell, I think, Shrek's ears and Stitch ears. They also sell these hats, which are very nice, and they just attach onto any hat that you own. So you can use something like a Disney hat. It can be your favorite sports team. You can turn that into a Mickey hat, or even if you have a hat for your favorite gas station, you can use PARKEARS to give it your own little personal touch. I know sometimes Disney's hats can be a little bit tacky, so in my opinion, this is a good way to express yourself with the things you like and give it a little Disney flair. So, what do we have planned for this year on Monorail Central? For January and February, I plan on releasing a couple of our older videos that we filmed back during our honeymoon aboard the Disney Wonder and in Disneyland. I just never got around to editing them after the wedding and after the move and after starting new jobs. So there's going to be some older content that may seem a little bit out of place on the release schedule. The Disney Wonder content is very popular. Our Disney Wonder full tour video is doing very well right now. This upcoming weekend, we are driving from our home in Pennsylvania all the way down to Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort to spend a couple of days there. Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort recently went through a hard goods refurb, which means everything in all of the rooms was gutted. It was all rethemed, lots of new furniture, and much needed updates to the hotel. So we got a couple of rooms, and we're going to explore some of the differences. Though again, our Hilton Head videos did very well, so people want that content. It's not very popular for other content creators to produce, so I'm gonna do it. During our time at Hilton Head, we are also going to be spending a day and driving down to Walt Disney World to spend Catherine's birthday at Magic Kingdom and Epcot with a couple of our friends. So we're looking forward to doing a couple of dining reviews down there. It's also going to be the first weekend of Festival of the Arts when we go down. So that's my favorite festival at Epcot. So I'm looking forward to picking up some new art. Now coming up in February, we don't have any trips planned at the moment. That's not to say a cheap day trip isn't off the table, but February is going to be our month of catch up. You are going to see some more dining reviews from the Disney Wonder. That's also when you're going to see our room walkthroughs of the new refurbished rooms at Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort. Hey everyone, just want to interject here. As I was editing this video, Disney announced that they are releasing a new pass holder magnet themed to Ray from Princess and the Frog, and naturally, it releases the day after our planned day trip to Walt Disney World from Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort. So, we are now planning a day trip towards the end of February to go down and get that magnet and possibly take care of a few things that we may not get to do during Festival of the Arts. Just wanted to point that out. Thank you very much. And now back to your regularly scheduled channel update. Now going into March is going to be another one of those slow months where we roll out some more Disney Wonder content, but at the end of March, Catherine and I are taking a little trip down to Puerto Rico. Catherine has some heritage in Puerto Rico, so I figured, what the heck, let's go down and explore Puerto Rico a little bit of San Juan. There was also a little bit of other motivation to go to Puerto Rico, because on our last day, we are taking a one-way cruise aboard the Disney Magic to Fort Lauderdale. It is a 4-night cruise in a very interesting room type, something that you may not be familiar with aboard Disney Cruise Line. We're also going to be making our first visit to Lighthouse Point, which I'm very excited for. I love Castaway Cay. I've been to Castaway Cay 9 times. Catherine's been a couple of times, so it'll be interesting to see. I don't have any other cruises planned that stop at Lighthouse Point, but we'll see if this changes our mind. Moving on into April, the first week of April, we will still be aboard the Disney Magic, and we'll also be disembarking in Fort Lauderdale. And I've planned for us to take the Bright Line train from Fort Lauderdale to Orlando so that we can try and squeeze a couple hours in at Walt Disney World while we wait for our flight back home. We have about 6 or 7 hours between the time the train is scheduled to arrive in Orlando to when our flight is on JetBlue. We're able to check our bags in with JetBlue 6 hours before our flight, so I figured we check our bags, hop an Uber over to the parks, grab something to eat, take a look at the merchandise, ride a ride or two, and then head on back to the airport. April, you can expect to see some dining reviews from the Disney Magic. You can also expect to see our stateroom tour from the Disney Magic as well. And then moving into May, my cousin and my best friend from birth are getting married at Walt Disney World. So we have a trip planned at the very end of the month. We'll be with our entire family. So this will be the first time in 26 years of me living that I'll be down in Walt Disney World with my entire family. In the beginning of May, you can expect a couple more dining reviews from the Disney Magic. You can also expect our walkthrough of Lighthouse Point and possibly a room tour. We'll be staying at the Grand Floridian Villas on that trip. It'll be our second time there. We loved our stay in the 1-bedroom the one time. This was before we started the channel. We've also booked one night at the new Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. So we're looking forward to trying that out. Into the month of June, we have no trips planned, so it's going to be a very content-heavy month. You can expect our room tour of either Grand Floridian or the new Polynesian Island Tower, and maybe a couple of more spillover videos from our Disney Magic cruise. I do plan on making a lot of content for that. That may spill into June or even July. Now moving into July, July is my birthday month on the 19th, and we have planned a weekend over my birthday this year because annual pass holders got 40% off rack room rates, and we found a killer deal at Disney's Contemporary Resort for a theme park room under $500 a night. So we're taking advantage of that. I haven't stayed in the Contemporary hotel side since before Bay Lake Tower was built because my parents are owners at Bay Lake Tower, so I'm looking forward to staying there again for the first time in almost 20 years. We also have a couple of other rooms booked for that weekend. We'll be switching out rooms every night while we're down there, so we're planning on making quite a few room walkthroughs as well, including a couple more dining reviews naturally. Into August, we will be boarding the Disney Wish to give it its second chance. If you've been watching our videos before, you know we have criticized the Disney Wish quite a bit. We did not really enjoy our experience on the Wish during our May 2023 cruise, so we've been very critical of it compared to the other ships. So I want to give it a fresh start. It's a couple of years after the Wish launched. I'm hoping they've worked out all of the kinks. With the Treasure recently launching and the Treasure receiving rave reviews across the board, we're willing to give the Wish another chance. This cruise falls over Labor Day, and it actually worked out very well for all of our work schedules. We didn't even have to take days off to make it work. It was also relatively inexpensive for Labor Day weekend, so we said, what the heck, let's book it. Moving into September this year, we have no trips planned at the moment, but we are going to be posting some dining reviews from the Disney Wish, updating my Arendelle review from 2 years ago, which isn't my favorite video. I leave it up just for people to do their own research. We'll also be staying at Old Key West during the shoulders of our cruise. I know we've done a studio at Old Key West before, so we're looking forward to trying out a couple of different room types there. There's a Moonlight Magic right after we get off the cruise, so I'm hoping we can get into that because I have never done a Moonlight Magic before, and from what I can tell, they're amazing. It's going to be at Hollywood Studios that night, which isn't my favorite park in the world, but it's free admission. DVC likes to give out little gifts. They have rare character meet and greets during those events, so look forward to seeing some videos on Moonlight Magic as well. And then October through November, again, we don't have any trips planned. This is really just going to be a time where we're pushing out the last of our videos for the year, from Castaway Cay, from the Disney Wish, a couple of more Walt Disney World dining reviews. You're going to get a video of our review of the Disney Wish after giving it a second chance. And if we wind up doing Moonlight Magic, you'll also wind up seeing a video of us doing Moonlight Magic. And then December, we plan on taking a month off again, just for the holidays, spend time with family. We both have massive families. It's a very exhausting time of year. We need a break by the time we're finished doing all this work. So there you have it. That's what you can expect from us this year on Monorail Central. There may be a few more trips thrown in here and there, and we've fallen in love with Disney Cruise Line. So right now we have 2 cruises planned for this year. I don't anticipate there being a third, but I'm not opposed to the idea of there being a third. Also, Walt Disney World Monorail Project. If you're an original subscriber of the channel, you know the Walt Disney World Monorail Project very well. The Walt Disney World Monorail Project, in case you're not familiar with it, I run a program on my computer. It's called Trainz Railroad Simulator. They had downloadable content in the early 2000s. A guy named Jack, he created models and beamway of the Walt Disney World monorail system so that you could drive it in this virtual railroad simulator. It was a very niche thing back then. It's still a very niche thing now. I took it upon myself to create a 1-to-1 scale of the Walt Disney World monorail system. The channel really started off sharing my updates and how I planned on evolving the Walt Disney World Monorail project. I've been neglecting it lately. I haven't really made much content on it. I got a lot of computer hardware to try and make better quality monorail project content for you, but for whatever reason, my screen recording software just decided one day it no longer likes the way my computer is set up. I haven't been able to fix it, so I apologize. If you're looking for Walt Disney World Monorail project updates, I don't have anything planned at the moment. That's not to say that it's dead. It's still going on strong. Program works perfectly fine without any video recording software. I'm running it in the background right now as we speak. I've still done updates to the trains. Like, I know Monorail Gold got deltas at the very end of 2024, so I updated that. You may also notice that the splash screen at the beginning of the video is updated. I create all of that in this software. If you want to learn more about the Walt Disney World Monorail project, I'm going to leave a link to it up here in the corner. It's also going to be in the description. But yeah, that's our plan this year. We're growing very rapidly, and to all of my subscribers, I just want to say a very heartfelt thank you. We make zero money from Monorail Central right now. We've made no commission, we've made no AdSense. We don't qualify for ad revenue on YouTube. We really just create these videos as an outlet to share our experiences with the world. We try not to fill our videos with BS. We want to be completely honest about our experiences at Disney. That way you, our audience, can make informed decisions about planning your next trip, or even if you just like to leave our videos on and listen or watch us talk, that's great too. We love it. I love making these videos. I love going to Disney. I love making these videos and sharing our experience. If you enjoyed this video today, please be sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much to Magic Candle Company and PARKEARS for being channel partners. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all real soon.